Hey everyone, and welcome back to a brand new video on the Wolf of Lego channel. What? 2 videos in the same month?
Wow.
So today we're going to be taking a look at my custom Lego Cad Bane and his trench coat duster look that he wore from Season 1 to Season 3, which is the best look for Bane. Now we all know the Cad Bane is the best Star Wars character. You don't believe me? Look at all these characters and tell me what's missing. Do you know what it is? None of them are wearing hats.
Look, it's Cad Bane.
Are you sure?
Ugh, who else wears a hat like that?
Well, fuck you too then, bitch.
What are you looking at? It's a nice hat.
Now everybody knows that all the best fictional characters throughout all of media wear hats. It's just a fact. What I love about Cad Bane is that he doesn't fuck around. He'll give you one warning, and if you don't listen to him,
Do nothing, and it will all be over soon.
I don't know who you think you are, but I, for one, have no intention of listening to this kind of insolence.
All right then.
and the guy is straight out of a Western, from the way he looks, from the way he talks.
You're saying there's still more moves to this dance? Well, hello there, little lady. You're lucky we're in a hurry, little lady. We'll have to dance another time. On this slime pool, everybody's an outlaw.
And the fact he just doesn't take shit from no one.
I'm not sure how much more of this he can take.
Are you a medical droid?
No, sir.
Then step back and shut up. Something funny.
Okay, so his hat is just the official Lego hat that they've used for Cad Bane. There was no point in making a hat because Lego's hat has always been a perfect piece, and all I did was I painted it in a light brown, gave it a dark brown wash and some gray, painted the silver on the top of the hat, and then painted a dark brown little strap that does go around the hat, and that is accurate to his hat. So the head, I used Lego's second printed head that they made for Cad Bane, and kind of traced over it. The same thing I did for my 2017 Cad Bane, if you guys remember. Sorry, I'm hitting my light here. If you guys remember, I did a similar thing for this one, but I'm really proud of how this brow turned out on the top of his head. Really like how that looks. Looks a lot more accurate than the 2017 one. Now the hose that goes around that go into his cheeks and around his head is made out of Procreate. If you don't know what Procreate is, it's a sculpting material that most of us customizers like to use. But as you can see, I did add these little circles up here on the top of the cheeks. The last time I made Cad Bane, I just painted those. So that's a new addition, but it's the same concept. I rolled up some Procreate really thin, used a fabric puncher to punch out all these little silver lines, and then I sculpted on the little canister on the back, and I think that turned out really nice. Alright, so next up we're going to be taking a look at Cad Bane's guns. So I made these exact same pair from my 2017 Cad Bane, and I feel like the design was really nice. Thought there was no reason to change that, so I just did the same thing again. I used a Brick Arm Spy carbine, I believe that's what it's called. If that's not, I will correct myself in editing. The power of editing, Dylan. I cut off the tip of the barrel of the suppressor, then I did a lot of sculpting to modify this, and then I took a second pair of these pistols and cut off the back of the scopes and glued them onto the front, and as you can see, they turned out really nice with a nice silver coloring. I painted on the brown by the handles. I painted on the inside of the barrels there in like a goldish color. Painted these scopes in a dark red. And yeah, I made 2 of those. They're a little big, but they work really well, and I'm pretty happy with them. I thought there was no reason to redesign them from last time, so I just made them again. And just gotta say, Cad Bane blaster sound, so good. It reminds me of Indiana Jones' gun sound effects, just that loud bang. Perfect. Favorite blaster sound in all of Star Wars. So the arms of this figure were interesting to make because Cad Bane has like these short sleeves that go over his gauntlets, and the only way to really do that properly was to use Procreate. So I sculpted these sleeves, and I think they turned out really nice. At first I thought he was a little bulky, but it has grown on me quite a bit. The gauntlets are the exact same from 2017. It's literally the same design. The only thing I changed was that I added some little indents on the buttons there. And yeah, the paint job's literally the same, and they're practically identical. Which is good. Consistency is good. Another new addition to this is on both wrists. I did put a strip of E-tape, you can see there, that's in gunmetal, on both wrists. That was a nice little addition, I think, as you can see right there. And yeah, you can see all the sculpted detail that I had on there. I am kind of blocking my light. I ordered some new lights, so hopefully we'll have some better lighting in the future videos. But you can see, for the most part, I'll have some pictures up of the sculpts when I was working on them. But yeah, I think they turned out really nice. So his coat, his duster, I think that's how you properly say it. It's a coat, but it's a duster style, how it has the hanging down like coat tail ends. But as you can see, I glued on the little flaps here and there that he has, just using some cut up Cape Madness fabric, and you can see that all on there. The corners of the jacket with these little silver bits, those were sculpted out of Procreate. Those were actually really fun to do. They weren't that hard. I thought they'd be harder to do, but they turned out really nice. Then he has his Indiana Jones satchel, which is made out of Procreate. These little bits are E-tape, and the strap that goes around the figure is also made out of electrical tape, and that kind of is glued on to the whole thing. I tried some new things with the wrinkles. I added some dark brown to kind of give it some shading, as you can see there. As you can see, I added some shading that's the same for the wrinkles on the sleeves there, and then on the front of the torso, which I kind of copied from Lego's original design. So the inside of the torso, I'm not going to take this figure apart. Here's a picture I took of it. I decided to take a picture before I actually put the figure all together, and that's what it looks like on the inside. Granted, you can't see the torso that much, but it's there. The detail is there. So the legs of the minifigure are very simple. It's just some dark gray, and the boots are painted in black, matte black with some gunmetal to represent the design that's on there. His little jet boosters are the same that I did for 2017. I know I've said that quite a bit. It's the same design, not worth changing it. It works. So that's made out of Procreate. The same with the holsters. The holsters are actually bigger. Bigger is always better. Am I right, ladies? That was a stupid joke. And then you got the detail. And the legs are still posable. He has a little zipper there for his wee-wee so he can take a piss. And then the detail does go onto the inside of the legs there. I try to do that with all my figures, unlike some people. Alright, that about does it for this video. Thank you all so much for watching. Hope you enjoyed. I'll be making some tutorial videos pretty soon. I'd like to. And some art supplies, so if you guys want to know the stuff I use and if you want to try to attempt these kind of things yourself. Alright, yeah, that's it. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to follow me on Flickr, Twitter, and Instagram if you haven't already. And yeah, I'll see you guys later. Bye. That's a Ross thing. Why'd I say that? My thing is cringier. God bless you, people of justice. May the force be with you always, and I'll see you guys in the next one. See ya, fuckers.